I was just talking to Mike Coe off camera here. We're talking about the expected move as of the closing today at 307. The plus and minus one standard deviation, which is basically where option markets see the stock falling 70% of the time, was $38 subtracted from the closing price, which is 307. So if you do a rough approximation, that gives you the low so far. So what you'd say is this is not overly excessive in terms of oversold on a technical basis. So 270, okay, if we hold, fine. Let's go back and look at kind of the longer term since IPO and just get the technical perspective of where the stock has come and the impressive gains that we've seen. So this is from IPO, very nice work there. And we can see that the stock has had a very, very nice symmetrical, kind of very measured approach up towards these highs. So it looks very good. So I want to just go ahead and circle in on this most recent rally here down to the daily chart. This is a weekly that we're looking at here. So go to the daily. And what we're going to do here, we're going to clear that chart. There we go. So we're still very much supported from these recent lows. We've had a lot of attacks on the short side. We're trying to get through the 240, 250 level. We're just not able to do it. That expected move, as I mentioned at the close, still acts as support. So BK was saying he wants to get him down to 180, 150. You know, you've got a lot of wood to chop, a lot of floor to break through that 240, 250 before you get him down there. So right now, the stock still looks technically supported.
All right, technically supported. Todd, thank you. Todd Gordon, tradinganalysis.com. Najarian,
yeah.
What sort of activity have you seen in the options market of late?
You know, they've been playing it both ways, mostly more positive than they have actually to the negative side, because I think people expected that they'd see something that would actually be a catalyst to push it higher, not knowing exactly when this type of a report was going to come out, but knowing that it was somewhere into the future. I'm a little frustrated with the answer from Andrew Left, though, because it seems to me like the catalyst that he was looking for has come and gone. So it seems to me you close a position.
Does that mean that you think the worst case scenario has happened for Tesla, that the worst is behind it?
I don't know. Here's the problem I have is I'm still somebody who's been watching this forever, watching people leave, and I don't see what the hierarchy is. Who is the next person? I mean, Phil LeBeau brought up a couple of names, maybe two names. But even that, is that impressive enough for people to say, you know what, I'm willing to take a shot on a company who's got somebody else sitting at the helm and it's not Elon Musk? I don't know.
Well, as we've kind of danced around, are you long the stock because of Elon Musk, or are you short the stock because of Elon Musk? In other words, is he at this point the guy that's really the guy that's you're most concerned about? I think bottom line is Elon Musk is gone. This stock has a lot more room to go. Not necessarily now, because I think we have certainly something to play out, but there's no question that people have believed in Elon in a way that they have believed in other visionary leaders, and they've been able to overlook a complete lack of operational accuracy in terms of what this company or execution, even though they've built great cars and whatnot, and they're not going to be DeLoreans. But I mean, you know, bottom line here is this is a company where people have banked on Elon.
Well, and here's the thing. We don't know. Let's just say they brought somebody. We don't know who it's going to be. There's nobody that we know of that are waiting in the wings. We can't even name one or two people that would come from the outside to come in. The board of directors has shown no leadership at this company whatsoever. Many people are calling for them to be gone, all of them. So
Kimball's
what are you left with? Yeah, well, I mean, his brother's on the board. Maybe his brother takes over. I mean, the point being is that, yeah, all these things can happen, but there's nothing waiting in the wings.
The stock starts trading on fundamentals. Has it traded on fundamentals, or has it traded on Elon Musk?
It's traded on Elon Musk. 100%.
So if you lose Elon Musk,
to be fair, it's a combination, right? It's a combination. I mean, it's not fundamentals. It's the vision, and a great part of the vision is held by Elon Musk.
Right. So,
I would argue all the vision is Elon Musk.
You know, if you had to bring it down to a percentage, it's probably 90%, if not more. Right? I'm holding back a little bit. 90% Elon Musk and 10%.
But could somebody buy this company and take this intellectual property and take what's out there and do something with it? Of course.
Sure.
There's a tremendous amount of asset base here that's very valuable.
To Gene's point, at what price?
At what price?
Right.
At what price does it come?
Could a company come in and buy Tesla now?
Right. I don't, not right now, but maybe at 30 billion, maybe at 25 billion, which is Steve Grasso's $150
maybe Apple buys
price.
it finally.
No, I mean,
we've been talking about that.
Why not at this valuation?
Right.
That means that we're only thinking about car companies buying this company.
Exactly.
Right? When really, the field
right?
Could
maybe Apple could come in and buy it.
Does Google take out some pieces? Does Alphabet come out and take some pieces of the autonomous? Do they take out some pieces, or is it just going to be a carcass hunt? at this point.
Right.
Not a one size fit into the box, take all, winner take all.
There's an important distinction to make, too, that the SEC is charging Elon Musk as an individual and not charging Tesla yet.
Did you think that was interesting in the press conference, Mel? Because ultimately, when they were asked, they almost seemed like they weren't ready to discuss it, but they certainly didn't rule it out.
Rule what out?
That the company could also have an indictment. And I thought that was interesting in what we just saw.